But he was telling me all about, his situation. He told me about the key to the building. I know y'all have heard this story, but it was so interesting to me. He said that a professor, when he was here, thought so much of him, he was struggling, gave him the key to the building, and he would get up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, come to the building and study until his 8 o'clock class.
Yeah,
He said
that was in the book that I ain't read.
That's it, that is it. And so he said that he would do that every day, and that is what got him ahead.
Wow.
He said, and if he had, I think he said his major was astronomy.
It was.
But I've been on it now.
Yeah.
And he said that that's why he was able to get ahead and stay ahead. But if that professor had not trusted him enough to give him that key, he said, I don't know whether it was out of order or not. He said, but this is one student. He said, but I guarded that key with my life. He said, because I wanted to come over and get my work done.
Right.
And he said, I wasn't going to let anything happen to that professor for giving me that ability to have that key. So that's a wonderful story. And so then that's when he said he had been giving all along. He said, but at the end, and I said, we don't want to talk about that.
Right.
We appreciate it, but we're not jumping all the way to that. He said, well, I'm just saying, that's why I got all of this together. And he said, I want my family to come and do it, because he said he wasn't traveling.
Yeah, he wasn't cheap. Last time he was here, maybe 3 years ago.
It's no longer than that. That's when Mama really got sick. She,
So maybe
really,
4 or
really.
5
She was
years.
still up and walking.
Up
Yeah, it's
and
probably about
walking.
3 years.
But he said that he just didn't want to travel anymore.
Yeah.
He said, but they gonna travel for me. I said, well, that's what they hear.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well,
That's
they've
what
done
we're
well.
doing.
You all have done really well.
It
You
was
know,
really
you're
good.
representing. Appreciate it.
This is exciting.
But we've always for years loved the Catchings family. And my mom talked to her dad.
Did she?
She sure did.
Really?
Okay.
Jim Hill.
Okay.
Jim Hill,
Yeah.
okay.
Right over.
She sure did. Now she
No.
taught him, of course, at the old
Oh,
Jim
yeah,
Hill,
which is
not
Franklin.
at the
Oh.
new Jim Hill.
Okay.
And her mom awarded me, called me in to award me a scholarship to Jackson State. I just found out 2 weeks ago, it was her mother.
It's a small world.
Okay.
It is a small
And
world.
so,
Yeah.
she was the first black counsel
Okay.
at Wingfield.
Okay.
And when she started telling her story, I said, that had to be my mom.
My mom taught it one.
Yeah, she taught at Wingfield before.
She sure did.
She did in the 80s.
That's
In
when
the-
mom replaced Mrs. Gordon replaced her mother.
Okay.
Frida
Gordon's
Gordon,
wife.
you know Frida Gordon.
Vivian Gordon.
Vivian Gordon.
I know.
Gordon.
Yeah.
W.C.
Okay,
Gordon.
yeah.
W.C.
Yes.
Gordon's wife
Right,
replaced
okay.
her
When
mother.
my mom retired, she took her
I
place.
got you. Okay.
So you know what, we're just one big happy circle.
Yes, we are.
That's
Yes,
right.
we are.
I am class 2001.
Together. What was your
Yes.
major?
I was computer science.
Computer science. Okay, I was an English major. Talk about what this day means to you, please.
This day means so much just because this university is so near and dear to my family's hearts. My mom went here, my dad went here, my uncle went here, all my siblings went here. Also my late brother James, his daughter currently goes here. And I live in Dallas, Texas. As soon as I heard my uncle James was giving this honor, I dropped everything to make it here, to be here for this event. He was a scientist, an artist, and just jack of all trades from what my mom constantly talked about him. And just he recently released a book, and reading through the book and seeing the things he invented and the things he had done. It's just, I was so proud of this and so proud of him for doing this. And I just knew I had to be here just to be a part of this.
That's right. Is there anything about your uncle, because you said several things about him, is there anything you want to share that people might not know about him?
So, I honestly, going through the book, it was stuff I did not know.
And what's the name of the book?
It's 85 around the sun, 85 trips around the sun.
85 trips around the sun.
Yes. And just knowing that, and knowing he had 2 U.S. patents for inventions he had done. This is little stuff I did not know that I learned flipping through the book and looking through pictures, and just the whole time of segregation. And he came here when it was Jackson State College at the time when he got here, and just how he got in. And I read the college chapter and talking about how he had to take a placement exam to see where he was to know what type of classes he needed to enroll in. So just learning that stuff from reading, it just intrigued me so much.
Yeah, yeah. Is there anything else you want to include that I may not have asked?
Where you live?
Oh well.
You live in
Oh well. So I can tell you a little bit about me if you care, but
I know where you live. I know what you do. But go ahead.
I'm a computer science major here at Jackson State. This building means a lot to me because I was really job oriented. So I came here a lot for the Career Placement Center, interviewing with jobs. And I interviewed with Raytheon, is who I took the job with in Dallas.
Okay.
And I've been there 22 years now.
Oh, wow,
So
congratulations.
and this is because of Jackson State. So this is
The legacy continues.
yeah, exactly.
Yes. Thank you, Daniel. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. I gotta. What do you class up there? You class up?
92.
And what do you do?
I sell insurance with my dad.
Okay.
Transamerica.
So you live here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Live here. Graduated in 92.
Okay.
Started working for my dad, and I've been
And
there
never
ever
looked
since.
back. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And so how many years would you say that is?
Oh, 30.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 53.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure right. Get great though.
Go ahead and share what this moment means to you and your family and the legacy.
That means a lot. Uncle Dillard was a very private man, but he did his hard work. He worked a lot, and he did what he was supposed to do. And last time I saw him was about 4 or 5 years ago, and he had a lot of wisdom. He told us he was going to write this book. He wrote this book, kind of like he did going to school here, and so we're proud of him, and I'm happy for him. And I'm happy for the university too, because it's always good to give back.
It is. How would you like to see the funds used? I know it's going to a memorial endowed scholarship, I believe, right?
A memorial endowed scholarship.
Yeah. But how do you want it to benefit the students?
Help
Like, what do you
students to have that chance to come to school, because I guess some people don't have the opportunity to get here with the money and the funds and stuff.
Right.
But I think that this should go to help somebody in the science department to help them better themselves and
Live out their dreams.
then live out their dreams.
Okay. Is there anything you want to include that I didn't ask you?
I love.
That's right. Okay, and you're a GSU class of
1990.
1990. Okay, and what was your major?
Accounting.
Accounting, and what do you do now?
Accounting.
Accounting.
I'm an accountant here at Trustmark.
Okay, you're just smart.
I've been there since I graduated, 33 years.
Wow.
Only job I've ever had. Yes.
Now that's a legacy. We talk about legacy. So we just had homecoming with the legacy. The legacy continues was our homecoming theme. Can you tell me what that means to you?
Oh, it means a lot. I was talking to some people the other day, and I said, yeah, my mom and dad met at Jackson State, and me and my brothers went to Jackson State, and my daughter has graduated from Jackson State, and my niece is there, so the legacy means a lot.
Yes.
It
And
does.
continues with
It does.
Yes.
It does, yes.
So what do you think about this donation that your uncle
I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very impressed.
Did you know it was coming? Is
Well,
this a
I did.
surprise?
It was a surprise when my dad told me about it last week. I had no idea that he was planning to do this, but when my dad told me, I was like, "Oh wow, $1 million to my school! That means a lot. It does."
And being an alum, what do you hope other alums receive from his example?
What they said.
What
What they said.
do you hope it inspires others to give back? in
It
this manner?
does. I hope it does.
Yes.
Because we do have to learn to get back to our school.
Yes.
Especially when, I'm not gonna say especially when we're successful, but
Yes.
with us finishing, if we're able to finish school and are successful in whatever it is that we do, I think we should definitely get back. Yes.
Is there anything else you want to include that I didn't?
Uh-uh.
No, she's ready to get off here. She's like, I just want to stop. Thank you, Sebrena. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
Goodbye. Okay.
Oh, perfect. Got everything in there?
Is it
Ready?
wait?
One, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Take a
Did
look
I
at that.
blink?
One more. 1, 2, and 3. Gotcha.
Oh,